Hey guys, it's VSG Pretty Sleeved here with a very needed video or late video, owed video. Um, I believe this is my week 56 update. I will try to count the calendar down and make sure this is what happens when you don't make videos on time. And I really thought, like, when I started making videos, what's the big deal? Of course I can make a video once a week, the same day every week, and keep track of my weeks. No. But let's get started. If you guys are watching for the first time, I had VSG surgery on April 12th of 2016. My highest weight was 296 pounds. That was 1 week before my surgery. My surgery weight was 286 pounds. Last time I came to you guys, which was about 2 weeks ago, I believe it was 179 pounds. And today, or as of Tuesday, because officially Tuesday was my weekly update, I was back at 180 pounds. I tell you, it's just a game between me and the scale. The scale decided it ain't gonna take my shit this week. And it wants to be what it wants to be. So, I mean, what can I do? I take it, and I still continue to work out hard and do what I can, as much as I can. I just don't see how much more I can physically take to do at this point. I just have to let my body do its thing. I'm not giving up in any way. I have not just lessened my, I haven't went down any as far as like my motivation or my determination. I have to just trust that what I'm doing is I'm living, and I'm trying to make this a lifelong experience already. Just the rest of my life. I'm living now, not for like hardcore diets, not for hardcore overdoing working out. Just, I want to live my life from here on out the way I would live it every day from here on out. So that way I can maintain, and the way I'm living it is still pretty good. So I still probably will still be seeing losses. I'm just probably at a standstill or a stall. I don't know, but like I said, I can't really see how much more I could physically put in. I work out 4 days a week and sometimes 5 days a week. I have 2 days personal training with my personal trainer, and we do a lot of muscle work and weights, and then the other days is just pretty much cardio on my own. I go power walking on my lunch break. I do my best to eat as healthy as I can or as clean as I can, very low carb. I do pretty much intermittent fasting pretty much most of the week. I'm not gonna say every day, but most of the week. I have incorporated CMT oil or MCT oil or something like that my trainer recommended, and I put that in my coffee, and it's supposed to help speed up your metabolism and stuff like that, and lower your hunger cravings. I'll probably read off next time the paper he gave me about that, but I do so much, and so I just have to trust that like my body's doing its thing, and it's working its way right now, and maintaining is really important for me right now, is to work on maintaining. I don't want to set myself up and go like on this hardcore huge unrealistic diet like I was doing a lot in the beginning of my journey, and then set myself up, because I probably can't live like that forever, and then I'll end up having a way more of like a regain. I'd rather stay steady at where I'm at right now than to drop more doing, way too much and then gain all of that back or most of it back. Like, I don't want to set myself up. I really want to just be realistic and do what I can to take care of my body and make this my life. It's not going to be a diet. It's not going to be a trend. It's not going to be just till I get to my goal type of thing. This is my life. So I'm living it like it's my life and how I want the rest of my life to play out. And and the way I'm eating right now is how I plan to eat for the rest of my life. You know, I do very low carb, like I said, and still try to watch my portions as much as I can. I do sneak in some carbs here and there. I'm not perfect. I have cravings. I have periods. I have feelings. I have it all. And you know, food shouldn't be your comfort. I mean, that's why it got me there in the first place. But sometimes food does, or something that I'm craving does something for me that just kind of calms me down or something. I don't know. But I don't do too much of it, and I try to watch it. I try to limit it and portion it, and then average out how healthy I'm going to eat for the rest of the day, because I really can't afford to, you know, just get out of control. You know, before in my life, I would have my comfort meal, my cheat meal, or whatever it was, and it was like the meal that went on and on and on, and you know, the emotions that went on and on and on. There was never no stop or no limit to it, you know, and I would never think twice, like, well, shit, I had, you know, a cookie earlier. I probably shouldn't have this, I don't know what else, a cake, whatever, I don't know, piece of cake or candy or something, you know, I can't afford to eat this with bread in it because I had, you know, a sandwich earlier and that had bread in it or something. So I would never have thought twice before. It was just like, give it to me. Now I'm always thinking about like what I ate before, you know, or what I ate that day, and how much room I have to cheat, or how much room I can afford to be able to enjoy that. So and that's how I want to live the rest of my life. I want to be mindful of how I eat. I don't want to be careless of how I eat. It's been, I mean, if you watched my last video, I was going through a lot of different feelings, a lot of emotions, and it only got worse. I think Mother's Day was just very emotional for me, and coming back from that has just been really difficult. And I'm still working up my way to kind of talk a little bit more and open up more about it, but it's not so much that I have it's not so much that I don't want to share, or like I want to keep it to myself so much. There's a lot of factors of why there's some things that I don't talk about, or why I get nervous. You know, it took me a long time to open up Instagram, and a lot of people don't understand or know that I actually did have an Instagram like a long time ago, my own personal Instagram. And you know, it's just easy to get caught up in social media, and I'm like a very open person, so sometimes I could be way too open and overshare. So I get kind of anxiety now when it comes to social media, because I don't want to say too much or do too much, to leave too much, I don't know. I guess part of it is judgment, for people to judge me, but then at the same time, sometimes I don't really care, because it's, you know, I mean, it's not gonna change my life what they think. But also, another factor is I don't want to offend anybody close to me that sees the video if I'm sharing about a situation that has to do with them. So it's just a lot of different factors. But you know, maybe I can find a way to share some without oversharing or going too far into personal details, you know. So I kind of need to like think it out first before I just, because I get diarrhea of the mouth and just keep talking and talking and talking. I mean, you get me talking, I'll be talking forever. But I think it is kind of important to share some of my struggles that I'm going through, because I could think that they're non-weight loss related or weight loss surgery related, but somewhat in some shape or form they are. And somebody out there might be going through the same issues, and this could help them or prepare them for it. And that's what I'm here for. This is what motivates me to keep making the videos every week, is every time somebody messages me or, you know, comments saying how much I've helped them and what a difference I made, or now that they're aware of something that I've said and they weren't thinking that before, you know, and that just like makes me feel like, okay, that was really hard to talk about, or it was a little, you know, hard to just put myself out there like that, or nervous, but it just kind of makes it worth it, you know, to know that I'm helping anybody out there that's going through the same issues that I'm going through. But I am still pushing hard, and no matter what I'm going through around me, I keep to a schedule as much as I can. I try to leave no room for air or space to think too much or to get too hungry or craving. I try to been trying to up my water a lot lately. And I really feel like my body, some days I don't feel like my body is forming. I feel like it's bloated as hell. But most days I really see that my waist has been just shrinking, and my thighs are just like building, and my arms are building, because, you know, that's what I've been working out a lot too, and my stomach, I try to do ab works when I can, and so I really see like my body forming, and it's exciting. So I just want to share that with you. I have a few NSVs. I bought a pair of pants that were size 7-8. They were stretchy pants, I mind you, like that stretchy jean, but just the fact that they were a 7-8, I was happy. I will enjoy that 7-8, damn it. But other than that, still like a 10, you know, a regular 10 other places, but those jeans were a 7-8, and it was exciting. So yeah, it's just been really busy lately, and I really feel like I'm gaining muscle. If this does not come out right, I am gonna cut this part out of the video, but let's see. This is what I've been working on, all this definition right here. I still have all this soft spot right here, but I mean, you know, if you relax, it just looks like that, and when I flex, it looks like that. So I am really excited about that. I don't want to get like really huge arms. I am a girl, you know, so I really need to work on also burning off some of this fat, but I just feel like once I get rid of a lot of that fat, like that muscle just looks so much better. So that's that. So this video is already stretching out, and I'm just happy to make a video. Came on here really not even knowing what I'm going to talk about, and then here I go. So hopefully I'll be making another video really soon, and if you haven't already added my Instagram, it's PrettySleeve16. I try to post my before and after pictures on there, so if you guys want to go on there and add that, you're more than welcome to.